Thanks for the lipstick tip, though. I really like it.
Jems is going live.
Hello. Do you know how to turn that one off? It beeped on that too.
Okay, maybe it'll be fun.
Okay.
All right, we're just going to wait a few minutes to make sure everybody, if it's working.
Wow, I was just going to get this out.
All right, good morning. We are live from Baltimore this morning.
Yeah.
You know, when I left Vicksburg a couple of weeks ago, I'm like, well, at least it'll be nice and cool in Baltimore.
It is not.
It is not.
It's nicer, probably, but it was hot yesterday, and I think it's going to be hot again today.
I know, it's going to be in the 80s.
Oh, well, then maybe it is. Maybe what is it at home?
I don't know. Valera said, love the pink outfits. T said, hey, just waiting on this to go live so I can watch it with captions. Love the pink outfits. Thank you. We went shopping yesterday.
Yeah.
I got this new pink sweater. I love it. And then you got
kind of like a, it's not like a,
it's a hot fuchsia pink.
Oh yeah, it is, but it's not like a thick, heavy, like it's
pretty thin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
but still,
really
I would
nice.
get hot in it for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then you got a new top.
Yeah, just
it looks really good on
I
you.
really like it.
I know that the camera is not really depicting what color that is.
Yeah, it's more like a salmon color.
It is really
Yeah.
good. It looks good on you, that color. So, you know, since I went blonde, like some of my clothes kind of like make me look blah.
I know you're having to get new clothes.
Yeah. So like I'm really liking this hot pink.
I do too. It looks really good.
Makes me feel kind of wild or something.
Oh goodness. Not anymore.
So good morning. I'm a little congested. I really don't know what. I guess just the pollen in the air. There was a lot of pollen in the air in Georgia.
Yeah.
Last weekend. You could see it all over the truck. So I'm kind of congested. Emily like took care of me yesterday. She's like, oh, we got to go get you some medicine.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I love, like, anytime I start getting sick, I'm like, I just get NyQuil and go to sleep. It's the best.
So we had knit night last night, and then we went to CVS, and I got some medicine. It's just in my head. It's not in my chest. And I don't even have a sore throat. It's just I have all this congestion in my head. So I'm hoping it's going to break loose.
Yeah.
Because tomorrow we get to set up for Yarncentrick. So excited.
Yeah.
So we had a great show in Georgia. Georgia, the Georgia Mountain Needle Arts Festival is a small show, but I love all the people. Hey, good morning, Deborah. I love all the people there, especially our booth mates, which is Mandy Makers.
Yes.
Amanda does
these cute little like
shawl pins.
Shawl pins.
Not really a pin. It's like a
button.
A button.
Yes, with the
piece of elastic.
Yeah, so you can. I don't know. It really, it's really a nice. I wanted to get one, and I totally didn't go over there and
get one.
We got some last year. If you got one of our what was it?
I think it was this and that.
This and that. Yeah. If you got one of our this and that boxes, then you got one of the button toggle.
So we got to visit with them all weekend, you know, when there was like some downtimes and, you know, or just something that really funny happened. We were like telling stories. We were back there laughing.
Yes. It was fun.
When we make our booth, we always have like a little spot we put our chairs and stuff. And some booths, some shows, we don't really put a chair up because we know we're not going to get to sit.
Right.
But this one's kind of like, you know, just a moderate pace. It's just, you know, constant the whole time. And so we do get to sit down a little bit, but we were sitting there telling stories. Oh my gosh, she had me cracking up at some of the stories. but we had a great show. We got to see the Pates, Valera, Katrin, and Deborah. They came up, and we had a good visit with them. And like when we're doing live or we're doing our knit night or Zoom, like we have, like the Pates have been like one of our customers since
The beginning.
2020.
Yeah.
Or maybe 2019. I'm not really for sure. But then when they walked in, I was like, oh my gosh, they're tall.
Yeah.
And then they
But
walked.
everybody's tall to me.
I know. Well, I guess me too. They walked into our booth, and I was like, oh, hi. I'm like, you're so tall. And then they were saying last night on Knit Night that they're 5'9".
Yeah, Katrin.
Yeah. But I think all three of them are probably about that height.
I don't know.
But anyway, that was exciting to get to visit with them and everything. And so we headed out Monday morning, and we headed up here to Baltimore. We had a fun drive, and I mean, there really is no ever. I mean, okay, I started to say there's never a dull moment, but sometimes there is some dull moments.
Yeah.
But we got on the road, and I have to tell you some funny things that happened. So the first place that we stopped and got gas was Buc-ee's.
Yeah. We don't normally stop at Buc-ee's.
We don't, but we hadn't ate breakfast.
Right.
And I was like, you know what? Let's just go and see what they have for breakfast. So we stopped in there. Hey, good morning, Linda. So we stopped in at Buc-ee's, and we went in, and we both had to go to the bathroom, because like that was the first time that we stopped. And we started this new thing, and I really, really love it, where we have like our little cups, and we go in and get some hot water, that's right there at the coffee pots. And then we bring the hot water back to our vehicle, and we make tea.
Yep.
We put our little tea bag, steep. We have some syrup, sugar-free vanilla. And we have milk, and I've kind of gotten to where I don't even put the milk in it.
Yeah.
But we have all the different tea bags, and I love it.
Yeah, it's been really nice. I like that too.
Yeah. But while we were in Buc-ee's, y'all, if you're a Buc-ee's lover, I am so sorry. But right at the front door are Buc-ee swimsuits. A lot of them. If you have a Buc-ee swimming suit, kudos to you.
Yeah.
But we got back in the truck, and we started, I said, so Emily, I want you to picture something. Like, let's just picture us going to the beach this summer.
I'm not wearing a Buc-ee swimsuit.
What would you say if I showed up in a Buc-ee swimsuit? They had two-piece. They had the little beavers right here,
Did they really?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. No. Anyway, yeah.
So we laughed.
Some might like it.
And laughed and laughed and laughed. And then of course they had the little Buc-ee swimsuits for the babies and kiddos, but they had the adult ones too. And I'm like, I just can't.
No.
So then we got back on the road, and I got like a little burrito. You got a burrito too?
I got a burrito too.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
So we headed on up north. We kind of talk about our show. We talk about what we're seeing. Emily is knitting a new pattern, and we were talking about that. And then we started playing music, because after a while, like, you just have nothing else to talk about. So we started listening to music, and we'll kind of go through, like, I'll just start playing from my iPhone, and I'll play, and it'll go through the truck, but we play 70s. Well, when we were
80s, 90s.
Yeah. Well, when we were in Chicago, we started listening to Phil Collins. I love Phil Collins. Yeah. So we're listening to Phil Collins. Well, when we headed out, we turned 80s on, and what's the song that you were singing?
What, the Billy Joel?
Yeah.
We Didn't Start the Fire.
Do y'all know that song, We Didn't Start the Fire? So, I mean, of course I know the song, but if you really know the song, it's a lot. I mean, it's almost like Billy Joe is kind of like
telling a history lesson. or just different things that happened.
But he's rapping.
Oh yeah, he's just
He's rapping all these songs. Like he's just not songs, words of like history. So all of a sudden Emily just breaks out. And I don't know the words. She is saying every word. And then the song keeps building and building and building. And she's like, I'm like, oh my gosh, she's gonna blow up. I mean, can you do it?
No, I can't.
And I'm like, what the what?
I have to have the song.
She's just like, I'm like, and she's just like she's just rising and rising.
I love Billy Joel. Like love Billy Joel. So
and
I'm like to see him.
Emily, you know all these words. And she said yes. So after the song was over, she said,
so I mean, I love Billy Joel. So like I wanted to you know how like before you would get the CD case and you could open it up and so I read and memorized all the words. But not only did I do that, if I didn't know what something was, I did go and find out about it. Now I can't tell you a lot of it because I can't remember, but but I did. I loved that song. So
I was laughing. I was like, oh my God. I mean, I thought she was just, because she was just going and going and going. And then when I thought the song was over, there was like that last little bit. She kept on going. So it was funny. But we had a great drive in to Baltimore. There was a wreck right in front of us. A car passed. I was in the right-hand lane, and I think we were in like North Virginia. A car passed me on the left-hand lane, and then when she was passing, she was kind of driving a little fast. Because I'm always going the speed limit. The speed limit was 70, so she was doing 75, 80. She went into the ditch. Linda said apparently someone covered the song recently with updated lyrics. Billy Joel is a great artist. You're gonna have to go figure that where that is.
I know. I heard that too, and I don't know who did. I gotta look it up.
So the car was going into the ditch, and it was right where construction started, and there was all these barrels. Well, she hit a barrel, and the barrel became airborne up above her car and behind her. Well, she was in the left-hand lane. I was in the right-hand lane, and I saw all of it happening. As soon as she started going to the ditch, I started slowing down. I mean, I didn't brake. I just started kind of like slowing down. Well, then after the barrel went up, she hit on her brakes and went into the middle of the highway and did like a 360.
Yeah.
And then she was facing us, and you could see her face was like, I mean, she was in total shock, and
it was scary.
It happened so fast, but I had complete control. I saw her, and then when she did the 360, I was almost scared that she was fixing to roll.
I know, I was too.
I was looking behind me to see there was traffic coming up behind me. And then I was looking like how to get out of her way, because at this point she's right in front of us. There was an exit right there to the right. I immediately took the exit and got off, because I was thinking I was going to have to take a shoulder to get around her. But I'm pulling the trailer, and you
were like so calm, like just like, oh, I mean, like, a little bit, but I'd have been like, we'd have crashed.
So I took the exit and got off, and then so I'm looking in my mirror at the same time, and I'm slowing down, and Emily's like, oh my gosh. So she didn't see the girl swerving off. She didn't see the barrel, none of that. But I saw the girl take the exit also. I guess she came in right behind me and took the exit and got in the shoulder. And then she just kind of stopped. But it was so scary. And it took us for a few minutes. I'm like, oh my gosh. I mean, like, it was scary. So we got on down the road, finally got calmed down. But then yesterday morning when we were in Baltimore, we decided to go shopping. We pulled out of the little subdivision that we're in and pulled up to the red light. And this car was coming off of the interstate through an exit, and they totally blew the exit there was a concrete barrier separating the two lanes,
Mm-hmm.
and they hit that concrete barrier. Their airbags imploded.
I didn't see that. I heard the.
Well, I heard it, and then I looked, and you could see the airbags everywhere. Part of her car fell off onto the concrete barrier, and then she just turned and took off. And the airbags just were kind of falling.
Mm.
But I was like, oh my gosh. I'm like,
We
Lord,
gotta be
please,
careful.
people watch over us. I'm
I
like, these
know.
people are crazy. But we had a great day shopping. We went down to the Inner Harbor, did a little sightseeing, and we saw a seafood restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
We went in, and I wanted everything on the menu.
So we kind of did that.
We kind of did that. They had not all you can eat. They had a bucket.
Mm-hmm. And it just had
everything.
Yeah.
It had lobster, crab, mussels, shrimp,
mm-hmm.
potatoes, corn.
Yeah.
And we ate and ate and ate. And finally, I was just like, I can't do anymore.
I know.
And I think I ate one more shrimp after I said that.
Yeah.
It was all so good.
So good.
The mussels were good. The shrimp was amazing. The lobster, I mean, I've had it a few times.
Mm-hmm.
Lobster is just tougher.
Yeah. I love lobster, but like I love crab legs.
Crab legs. Oh yeah, the crab legs were really good.
And then probably we didn't have any scallops, but that would probably be like one of my favorites too.
The mussels were good.
The mussels were good.
Every once in a while I got a mussel that was not that great, but by the time you've already committed.
Yeah. I wasn't crazy about the clams, but
yeah, the clams were not my favorite. But it was really good. Mm-hmm. And then we kind of walked and went to a couple of markets. We went to Lexington Market, mm-hmm. and it is this building that has all these different mom and pop vendors. We had already ate, but there was one place that had crab cakes, and we talked about getting some and bringing them back, but Emily's like, I'm not gonna be able to eat supper.
I know. I mean, there's no way. Like I was gonna.
It was so good, but it was so warm outside. Oh, I was sweating.
And we got our steps in.
We did. We walked everywhere, but we had a great time. Got back in the vehicle. We parked in a public parking garage. Mm-hmm. I was like, and so we've learned, put a pin.
Yes. Yeah.
Put a pin on our phone, and we were able to get it and find it. And we got back on the road. We were going to go do some more shopping, but the traffic was starting to get a little hectic, so we came back here.
Yeah. Got ready for knit night.
We took a nap.
We did. That was so nice.
It was.
And I usually don't take naps.
And so then we had knit night last night. A great time. I have to tell you a story that I told the ladies on knit night. When we first got into this house, so this house is Barbie themed. It has Barbie stuff everywhere. The ceilings are pink. All of the appliances in the kitchen are pink. It's really kind of cool. It's a little bit kind of freaky, but it's kind of cool.
Yeah. I mean, it's very comfortable.
It is. Yeah. Like my bed is comfortable. Mm-hmm. Everything is really nice and cozy. It was great.
Yeah.
It's in a little subdivision. I think it's like an older subdivision.
I think so.
I've been seeing like a lot of older people out and about and stuff. But when we got here, we were kind of hungry. And so we had stopped and got something to eat and then just brought it to the house. And so when we got into the house, I was like, let's just sit down and eat first, and then we'll bring our food in. Yeah. I mean, not our food, our stuff. And so we came in, we sat down, we started eating. And after we ate a little bit, I was like, okay, let's go get the stuff out of the truck. And I walked out and I was like, Emily, I don't know where my keys are. So I looked in the chair that I was sitting in. They were not there. I went into the kitchen.
These chairs.
They were in these chairs. I went into the kitchen. It was not in this house. And so we walked back outside with our flashlight on our phone, and we're walking around all around the sidewalks, by the truck, everywhere.
Under the truck.
Under the truck. We were looking everywhere. We could not find them. We looked for 30 minutes or longer. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh. So then I had this panic, and I'm like, what if I dropped the keys on the sidewalk and somebody was walking, picked them up, and then they'll come back later and steal my truck? So I'm like, and I had another set of keys, I said, so we just need to unhook from the trailer because if somebody comes back later and stole the truck, I don't want them to steal the trailer also. So we got everything unloaded. We came in and we just kept looking the whole time, looking. And so Emily came back over to the chair. And look,
We had
put my
the chairs
fingers
twice.
in the chair. I'd looked everywhere. They were laying. These chairs are so dark and colorful. The keys were laying like right across there. I don't know how in the world we didn't see it.
I don't either. And I didn't even see it. I put my hands up on the edge to like, because I was looking under the chairs and felt them.
So found the keys. I was like, oh, thank goodness. But anyway, that was tragedy avoided thanks to Emily. But as you can see, Emily is knitting.
I am, and I'm like really liking it. So I started one of the doodle kits by Jamie Lomax, Pacific Knit Co. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm doing the floral, and you can't really see. I finished one motif, like one of the
motifs last night.
I don't know if you can see it. So let me get it. It's rolling, but
so she's using what collection is this?
This is the Fuzzy Peach collection. So that's one, and then I've started on the second one, and it's going to be like these little flowers. So, but yeah.
And so the doodle kits, Jamie Lomax started this, I guess a couple years ago, and you can go onto her Ravelry or you can buy like a deck of cards. But you can go and pick out your theme, and she just gives you like these patterns. And how many? So you bought the floral,
right? And in her cowl, that like her sample that she has shown, there's 10 different graphs that she used in that one, but she gives you like 27 to pick from, so you can mix and match and do your own thing. And so I wasn't expecting that. I was just expecting like the 10 or whatever. And so that was nice.
So it uses 2 full skeins of DK and then a pack of minis. And then you can do whatever, but that's what it takes. And
but you started a new one.
I did. So last week in our podcast, I said that I was going to cast on a new pattern, or not a new pattern, an older pattern by Callie Monster of Monster Knits. And I started looking at it, and I was like, I really want to do something else. So I found the pattern, and gosh, I cannot remember what the name of it is.
This one that you're working on?
Yeah.
Flamingo.
That's right. She has 2 different patterns that are kind of the same. There's one that's a shawl, and then there's one that is like a wrap, but you can fold it and then stitch the top close enough for your head to go through, and it makes like a poncho.
Yeah.
And so it uses a full skein of fingering, and actually it'll take 2 full skeins of fingering and then 1 mohair. So here it is. And so this is like the bottom, but this, am I showing the right side? No.
No.
That was the back side. This is a ragonite in our yak fingering. And here we have the mohair, and I'm using aventurine in the fingering. And I'm also holding it double with our Stellaris thread, which is to give it some sparkle. It's really kind of fun. So this is the bottom part, and then this is the top. And of course, like it's going to get longer and longer, and then you'll fold it and then make it like to be like a poncho.
I love it.
I know. So I was thinking, it's going to be for display, but I want to wear it, and I could wear it just like white. Like I have a white tank top kind of thing. It's like a dressy tank top, and then wear that on top of it. But it is really, it's fun.
Yeah.
So this is short rows. And so basically you're just garter, and then till you get to the short row part, and
you just do that.
And then you just quit. You just start alternating between the mohair and then your solid color. So I'm really excited. I'm having fun with it. And of course, I don't get to net when I drive, but
Aw.
no. But yours is looking really cute.
Yeah, I like to have something that changes. You know, like when
Yeah.
you get to just like garter, it's like that you got to have something else to do. Watch
Yeah.
TV, put a show on. So,
Look,
I-
Marky's watching.
oh,
Yeah. All right, so thanks for joining, everybody. We are so excited for Yarncentrick. It is going to start Thursday.
yeah.
Tomorrow night. I
Oh,
know.
goodness, we'll be
Tomorrow
working.
night and then all day Friday, and then Saturday we're going to get to go to Maryland Sheep and Wool.
I know.
We are so excited. So many of you have messaged and said that you're going to get to see us either at Yarncentrick or maybe they'll be looking out for us at Maryland. So we're really excited.
Mhm.
It is going to rain, so
We have to go get boots.
we do have to go get boots. You know, we've been talking about getting boots for like the last couple of months, but
Now it's down. We have to get.
we
them.
have to get boots.
Yeah.
We're going to go here in a little bit. We're going to go shopping and you know, see what else we can find, but definitely get some boots
food.
and get some food. Are you
Yeah.
hungry?
I am hungry.
You should have ate a muffin this morning. You
I
got
know.
muffins.
Yeah, I can do that. I need some vegetables.
You need some vegetables. I know that does sound good.
Mm.
I need some more like tea. I've been drinking tea just to try to help to break my congestion up.
Yeah,
I think it's kind of breaking up a
I
little
think
bit.
it is. You sound better.
Yeah. Yesterday I was very congested.
Yeah. Mm.
So thanks for joining us, and we're gonna get out and enjoy this beautiful day because it is supposed to start raining this weekend. And
It
tomorrow.
did thunder last night.
Did you heard it? Not me.
No,
slept.
I know. I was like, I didn't know if you were sleeping though because I heard you coughing like about I don't know after 11.
I think I
sometime
did
right
cough a
then,
few
so-
times when I fell back to sleep.
Okay, good. But
Because we
yeah,
kind of stayed up late.
it didn't. I don't think it rained, but it was. I don't know. I could
Yeah.
hear the thunder.
Yeah.
Maybe it did a little bit. I don't know. So.
All right, thanks, Deborah. So we will. I'm so excited about this weekend. I am so excited because so many people we got to see people in Chicago for YarnCon
Mhm.
last week in Georgia, and now we're going to be able to have the opportunity to see so many of our customers that live up here.
I know.
So really exciting.
So exciting.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and get off of here. Thanks for joining us. We hope y'all have a great week, and we will be back home next week. And so I know some people have placed some orders, so we will be able to get those out when we get home. And I'm ready to get home.
I am too.
I've enjoyed the trip, but
yeah, I'm ready to.
I'm ready to not have to live out of a suitcase.
I know.
And then have to worry about like washing clothes along the like we have a washer and dryer here, and so we got to wash clothes tonight.
Yeah.
So, all right, bye everyone.
Bye y'all.